Alright. Welcome back! Welcome back, my aliens, my ladies, my gentlemen, my inglorious bastards, my magnificent bitches, my tentacled monsters, my Gorn. It is I, Dakota, and we're just gaming back for more Captain's Log. And I did something different there only because I'm just fucking retarded in doing this. It's a hobby. I could do this without talking to any of you. Without sharing my Star Trek story with any of you. But I think Star Trek was made to be shared. So let's get on with it. So we got our Captain's Log session notes here, because we always do a recap. We were on 4, right? Yeah, 4. So we got 4 written up. So Captain Exio's voice came through the ship's comm system as the woman materialized in front of Naomi. Ship systems have been rerouted from the bridge and we no longer have control. Where to or from, Naomi inquired. She tried to figure out if the woman just thought to inform her immediately or if she was listening on the ship sensor. We gotta change this a bit. So, source. Naomi inquired. Unknown, the woman replied. Heavily encryption makes it difficult to trace. Naomi pondered their situation for a second, the Admiral standing there watching her but saying nothing. There was only one option, to regain control of the ship easily, though she didn't expect to need such an emergency function this early into their 5-year mission. So Exio is about to do something nice, so we'll get her picture up there because she's the one going to be doing things. Exio, Naomi called out to the first officer, time to activate ECH protocol. I've never fully integrated myself into the ship before, Captain. Exio began before getting cut off by Naomi. You were made for this, Naomi told the woman with intense confidence. You got this, you'll do fine. Exio's eyes changed to what appeared to be a computer code strolling down her eyeballs as she attempted to connect to the ship's computers. The woman was designed to be the ship in emergency command situations, a program Starfleet got from Voyager's ECH protocol, using the Doctor as an emergency command officer. Though this woman is a full-fledged member of Starfleet with rank and training, so she does her attempt to interface with the system. Exio succeeded. After a few moments, Exio's eyes returned to normal, and the woman smiled at the captain with the excitement of a child riding a bike for the first time. Connection established, Captain, the woman exclaimed as she began to become less robotic. All command and control functions now safely rerouted to my core. We have full control back. I knew you could do it, Naomi praised the woman before returning to the situation at hand. Now report to the bridge. You will function as the command interface for the personnel currently on duty there. Make sure you keep an open comm link with me at all times. So they reestablished command by rerouting command functions through the emergency hologram, or through the first officer hologram, I should say. Trace the bypass. The woman vanishes almost as fast as she appeared. Knowing she was on the bridge in control made Naomi feel at ease. The universe was certainly making her earn her new command. All right, Naomi continued. Chief Trog, you're with me. We're going to head to main engineering to trace the source of the attempted bypass. She heads out of the shuttle bay and makes a beeline for the main engineering bay. Luckily, it was on the same deck as the shuttle bay. They only had to navigate the set of corridors out there. Her 2 officers followed closely behind with Admiral Janeway. Yeah, I forgot about that. We do have Admiral Janeway here. Side characters. Admiral Janeway. So we do have Admiral Janeway. We do have Admiral Janeway with us. She's temporarily with us only on this one mission. Where's Exo's picture? Come in, Exo. Get Exo back up. Well, actually, let's put the captain back up because we got the captain, we got Chief Trog. Yeah, Chief. And we got Trog. Those are the characters that we have with us right now from the last episode. If you haven't been paying attention, just to recap, her two officers followed closely behind with Admiral Janeway in tow. They make their way through the corridors as crew went about their duties on the ship. The flashing light of the red alert changed to yellow, and the siren stopped. Exio must have downgraded the emergency as they now had control of the ship back. Maybe premature as they hadn't caught the culprit. However, maybe this will give them a sense of comfort. As soon as they entered main engineering, Chief Wren and Mr. Trog both immediately started going to work to trace the source of the bypass. She didn't even need to remind them to do so. She had even more confidence that they would make a great team. Excellent. Naomi responded to her office actions. Inform me immediately when we know where the bypass took place. Wren and Trog worked expertly in unison as they manipulated the engineering consoles in pursuit of their task, barely needing verbal communication to work as a team. She was correct in her assessment of how well they worked together. And now they've traced the thing, but they rolled a failure. So we succeeded at cost, though, but I spent all the threat that we had, and they basically didn't find the exact source, just the general location. So just as they were making progress, the ship's power began to fluctuate. The ship went completely dead for a few seconds before coming back online with emergency backup systems, making the situation much worse. Captain, the chief, called out to her with a disappointed look on his face. We managed to trace the signal somewhere near the battle bridge. However, I'm terribly sorry, but the power drain prevents us from learning more. That's enough, Chief, she reassured the man as she tapped the comm badge on her left breast. A counselor, meet me outside the battle bridge. I need unique skills. Acknowledged Zara's voice replied to the communication systems. On my way. And we're just gonna say powered down by fate. I don't know if there's a better way to, like, call that. But there we go. We gotta get our notes going up here. The notes are there, and we are in business. So, the captain, Shran, and Janeway. The captain, Shran, and Janeway are all outside of the battle bridge. The Admiral, let's see, let's get some probability rolls here before we run directly into a task, right? That seems like prudent function there. Prudent. Get the dice cam going, we get the mic. Is my mic even working? Yeah, it's working. I don't know. It's weird. I'm going to have to test that at the end because it looked like it wasn't working there for a second. So let's get the probability matrix up here. It's highly probable that Janeway is going to interject herself because she needs to be that type of person. So she's going to jump up and we're going to see, does Janeway try and interject her situation into Naomi's situation, and it's a 15. 1 through 18 is a yes, and 19 through 20 is a no. So yes, Janeway jumps in and tries to Janeway tries to take command of the the situation. All right. Oh, we gotta. Before we even get in there, we got a captain's log supplemental we gotta read. This is where we gotta put that. So yeah, we have the supplemental captain's log here that I forgot all about. What am I doing, my man? You can't, there's no Star Trek without the captain's log. So Captain's Log Supplemental. Well, today is turning out to be a fantastic first day of command. Not even a full hour before taking command of the Dakota, the ship went into red alert, and I was informed someone was trying to commandeer my ship. Dakota is determined to make me earn this position. Commander Exio executed her duties expertly. She wasted no time in informing me of what was happening on the ship, and this allowed us to act swiftly enough to stop the command bypass. She was able to execute her functions as an emergency command console and rerouted all functions into her hollow matrix. Chief Red and Mr. Trog worked flawlessly together as they traced the source of the bypass. However, a mysterious power drain has dropped the ship into emergency power. Of course, this causes the trace to be cut short. Now I head to the area of the Dakota near the battle bridge to meet my new counselor. I am hoping her unique mental abilities will help me find anything that may be out of place while Chief Red and Mr. Trog figure out the cause of the power drain. We will figure this out as I refuse to lose my ship on day 1. So now we're going to say Janeway is number 2, but number 1 is the captain tells Trog and Chief Wren to track down the power drain. Because if I'm rereading this right, we didn't do that right. Yeah. Alright, so she takes that down. Now I gotta do this all over again. None. Single. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, see, that's weird. Yeah, Janeway tries to commandeer the situation, and that is where we are. So, they're waiting for, they're in the turbo lift, we'll say. Captain tells them. When in the turbo lift, Janeway tries to take command of the situation, as this is Naomi's first day, and this situation is unusual. Naomi's gonna have to make a composure roll here. Does she maintain composure, or does she fucking... Actually, wait a minute. She's gonna assert herself here. So yeah. Naomi asserts her command. But we are gonna grab some threat. So what? Gonna grab 2 extra dice because this is gonna be a difficult roll. I keep doing that. This is command presence. This is a difficulty 4. I'm actually going to grab another dice. Because I want to make sure I know I'm going to have to spend the threat later and it's going to work, but I want to make sure that the Admiral listens to us, because this is our ship. You put us in command. We're not doing a bad job already. This would have been a lot worse if the mutiny... I was planning the mutiny to be a lot worse until she critically succeeded some of those roles there, and especially in speech, so... that's not a D20. That is a D20. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta put our stats up here, right? I can't even speak today. I'm all discombobulated, don't mind me. Seattle, Dakota Log Bridge crew. Captain Naomi. She has a presence of an 11 and a command of 5. She has a command of 5 and a presence of 11. Gotta love this character drama. Target is 16. So what did we roll? We rolled a 15. So I realized this. I've been combining both the Star Trek Adventure rules and the Captain's Log rules. Apparently, during the Captain's Logs, it's just succeed or failure, and any momentum doesn't get pooled. But we're going to keep going the way that we've been playing it, because it's just easier for my head. So we got a success. We got a success. Oof. Oof. Well, we got one more dice, didn't we? Yeah. We got a success. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, so in a 3, right? Yeah, 3. So we succeeded, but we succeeded with a complication. Right? That 18 is a complication. So so what we're going to do is we're going to get back some notes. That's what I do. That's how I do. And we're going to say, Naomi succeeded in asserting her command ship over the Admiral. A 50-50. We're gonna we're gonna say that it's probable that Janeway did this to see how Naomi would react. And she is, with that 8, she is impressed. And Janeway smiles and takes a back seat to our new captain. All right. We have the first task of, scene 1. Certain command. That was a success. Mission tracker. Boom. But we had the cost. We had the complication. I spent a three threat. The turbo lift halts. And the controls and computer stop responding as the power drain on the Dakota gets worse. All right. So now they're gonna have to work together. I think it'll be a security fitness too. Well, we'll climb up to the Jeffries tubes and then have to shut down open up a bulkhead, and I think that's what we're gonna do because we're headed towards the battle bridge now. Well, let's go to the. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We'll name this as we go. We're gonna go to the probability matrix, and let's ask some questions. So we already said that the highly probable stuff I should have rolled for. Like they tested the communications. So are they gonna? So yeah, it's highly likely that it's highly probable. Does Naomi contact the commander on Exio, the bridge? Right, yeah, the bridge. She contacts Exio, highly probable. Does she contact Exio and report? Does NCO has the comm link? Does Exio with the comm link open? Does she actually interject here? Yes and no. 5. Yes, she does. So Exio comes over the comms. Exio comes over the comms and suggests the two of them climb up out of the turbo lift and down the shaft into the adjoining Jeffries tubes and make their way to meeting the counselor. All right. So I'm gonna generate my own threat and use my own threat here. And when they get there, there is a fucking force field. There is a force field, and this should be down here. Sorry, I'm just keeping my notes so my mind works right. Just keeping my notes so my mind works right. So, gaining powering down the field. As they approach the bulkhead, they are stopped by an emergency force field. How are they gonna do that from here? Does, let's say 50-50. Does the Admiral suggest something here? Yes or no? 50-50. Yes, she does. What does the Admiral have on her sheet that might make us... might be useful here? So we're going to say she suggests bypassing the controls because it doesn't look like she has anything on her sheet. Janeway suggests they bypass the security controls using... actually, 50-50. Is there a panel there for them to do it themselves, or does the captain have to call the chief? 5. There is a panel. Alright, yeah. Using the access panel on the side of Jeffrey's tube. Alright. Probably butchered this. We'll figure out how to spell that. So we're gonna be like bypassing the security field. She is really earning this command, so there's gonna be engineering and reason. And we're gonna, this is a difficulty 3 task. I'm gonna grab 2 dice. Just because I want to win. Let's look at the captain's stats, because that's who's bypassing. Actually, let's look at who we have. We have the Admiral here with an engineering of 2 and a reason of 10 with a target of 12. Let's do some captaining, actual captaining, and delegate if we have to. And we have an engineering of 3, a reason of 10 for 13. We're gonna do, and we have a lead by example focus. So we're gonna lead by example for an automatic success. Focused, used, lead by example. Alright, so we're gonna lead by example. We're gonna get in here. Our target is 13. Our engineering is 3. Our reason is 10. Janeway can assist us. We'll use the clear yellow dice, so the see-through yellow dice will be Janeway's assist. So let's get an assisted here. Assisted by Janeway. Engineering 2. plus reason. And that is 10, right? Just gonna look at my sheets here. Is it the last roll of the episode? Yes, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. 10. For a target of 12. Whew. All right, so Janeway did not help. She is not helping at all. We got a 9. We got a 10. And we got an 8. So with our automatic success, we have 4 successes. So we have 1 momentum. And we have a 2 for a crit. Oh, nice. So we earn 3 momentum. We're going to bank that 3 momentum here. We got our focus used by example, and this is a success. This just a task was a success. All right. We're not too shabby going on here, huh, with our adventures here. So, notes. Janeway and Naomi managed to shut down a force field and continue out of the Jeffries tube to find the counselor waiting for them. With 2 weapons, Janeway asked about weapons. She hands them. Janeway asks about hers, and the counselor tells her she is a pacifist and refuses to carry one under any circumstances. So let's look at Shran's sheet here. Did Shran invoke a value there? I want to keep track of that. Pretty sure Shran invoked a value there by refusing to carry a weapon, even when things are getting difficult. Violence is never an option. She says it's her personal belief that violence is never an option. Shran value invoked. Just for story beats. I think we're going to leave it there. We've got two more tasks out of the way. I've been trying to make them do their problems to be less violent because, Shreelix had to fight. And then, O'Brien and them had to fight. I'm trying to get more, Starfleety with it and find clever ways to do that. So I hope you're liking the story so far. I know I am. I don't know. I'm a Trek nerd. I'm addicted to Trek, and I just can't wait for more. And as always, I'm Dr. Mo. I'll see you in the next one as we boldly go in our captain's log. Peace.